Head south on Stelvio Pass, Route 28.
Hiya, it's me again, and you might not be able to hear a word I'm saying because I'm using a funny mic and I'm not exactly Top Gear. But speaking of Top Gear, my favourite episode of that show was when they took three supercars. What was it they had? They had a Porsche GT3 RS, some orange Lamborghini Superleggera, and James May was in a stupid hot Aston Martin. And they were looking for the greatest driving road in the world. And this was before that there was some backhander from the Romanian government to make Jeremy think it was the Transfiguration Highway. Before then, they came up with the idea that the greatest driving road in the world was Davos to Stelvio. I'm about half hour out of Davos. Didn't care for it, I was going to stop and eat. Didn't like it there. Don't know why the global elite decide to meet there every year, no idea. About half hour out there, I'm on some pass, can't remember the name of it, I'll put it on the screen. And I am heading to Stelvio, where my hotel is at the top of the Stelvio Pass. It's not my first time I've done this, I do this is my idea of a holiday, is driving 8 hours a day on stuff like this. And I enjoy it. So today I started in, it's going to sound like I'm showing off. Whenever I tell people they think I'm showing off, I promise you I'm not. It's such a cheap sort of self-catering holiday to do. So yesterday I slung it all the way from Calais to Freiburg in Germany, which was a revelation. Freiburg, I don't know if you've ever been. If you haven't, I wholeheartedly recommend it. Oh, Stelvio Pass is what I'm on. I just saw a sign. Yeah. This morning I got up nice and early out of Freiburg, and I've just been driving about basically. I skipped in and out of Liechtenstein because I've never been, and now I can say I have. And then my main one today was to get to Davos and do the Davos to Stelvio. MGB GT, lovely. And Swiss plates. That was my plan for today. Tomorrow's another good day. But this is my idea of a holiday when I'm single. I'd much rather do this than go to Magaluf and catch chlamydia. I avoid all motorways, so when I do the route, I do my absolute best to say no motorways. And you go through, like, I always thought northern France was a toilet, like Calais now is a toilet. When you turn motorways off and you turn tolls off and you go through, it's beautiful. But look at this. I'm speeding a bit. I am, unfortunately, this morning about 9:30, had a small run-in with the Swiss police. So I no longer speed in Switzerland, and it's saying the limit here is 80 clicks. Look at the road, 80 kilometers an hour. It's tough, right? It's tough. It's tough to stick to that. Look, I love it when it swoops around and you get switchback corners and stuff like that. The Stelvio, when we go up the Stelvio, it's all really tight. Like they call it the staircase. It's just tight switchbacks going up and up and up, and it's wonderful. I just break from normal service. I just thought you might want to join me for a little while on my holiday. I remember last year I did the NC 500, didn't I? And we did the Applecross Pass together. I filmed that. I love these. I'm going to put it in sports mode. See if we can wake the exhaust up. No, John, no. Don't do that. As you can see, I don't have the Abarth anymore. I'm in my Audi. I caved in and became a C word and got an Audi, and the indicators don't work, and I don't let people out in traffic and all of that. There is a lot of this I've noticed on these passes though. A lot of this roadworks stuff. I thought the UK was bad for that. The roads are in better condition. Maybe it's because they do a lot of these roadworks. Eh? The problem that I found on this version of my trip, because I've done this before on my own, but I flew into Milan and I rented a car, which meant I was on the correct side of the car for overtaking all the campers and all the slow moving traffic on these passes. But I'm on the wrong side of the car, so overtaking's tricky. I did come up with a genius solution. I got this off AliExpress, one of those endoscope cameras. Turned itself off, lovely, that went well. One of these endoscope cameras. What are you doing? And I had it sellotaped to the windscreen, and I had an old phone over here with the display of the camera. And I thought that was genius. But the resolution was so bloody low, it wasn't helping, really. It's been 20 minutes since I talked last. Road is beautiful. Look at it, the switchbacks. And it would be fast if I wasn't behind a Swiss caravan. Guys, look how it drops here on this switchback. The glamour of driving on the Alpine passes. Roadworks after roadworks, after caravan, after roadworks. I'm hoping the Stelvio will be a bit quiet, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm not having a massive downer on it, because I don't have the monopoly on these roads, unfortunately. Everyone's allowed to come out and enjoy these roads, aren't they? Even if you've got a bloody caravan, allowed to come out and enjoy these roads. It's about the size that you see. I'm surprised there's no snow on these mountains. I think at the top of the Stelvio there'll be some snow. Tomorrow I'm going from it's gone red, I don't believe it. Tomorrow I'm going Stelvio. I'm staying at the top of the Stelvio tonight, and then I'll come down it the other side, the far side towards Bormio in the morning. And my plan is to be in Interlaken by 3-ish, because it's nice in Interlaken, do a bit of shopping. They've got all the posh watch shops you can go have a look at. Yeah, going over the Grimsel Pass and the Furka Pass, and hopefully lunch in San Moritz. Which sounds like I'm showing off, doesn't it? It sounds posh. But it's a tank of fuel and a €50 hotel room. It's really not flash at all. I finally overtook something, and I'm up here with the Italian motorcyclists, because we're all sticking to the speed limit because we're going through a little town. So the speed limit was 60. We're moving on now to the Offen Pass, I believe it was called. I don't think I've ever been on here before, but hopefully for the first time today I'll be on a mountain road without a lorry or a caravan in front of me. Wish me luck. And yes, Swiss police, I'm not doing more than 80 kilometres an hour, I promise. High now. Oh, it's high. Don't look down. No, don't look down, John. There's obviously the fat lad at the back. We're all overtaking him. Might be a scooter. If you see, I'll try and capture you some cyclists who are coming up the other way, especially on the Stelvio. Loads of cyclists on the Stelvio. I wouldn't want to do it. Was it 2,600 metres or 2,700 metres, the Stelvio? They cycle up it. Nutters they are. But when you see them coming the other way, going up, never happy. You look them in the face, miserable as fuck. Always makes you know, you chose to spend your holidays cycling up a mountain. At least you do smile about it.
Turn right onto Via Maestra,
yeah,
Route
right.
28.
I was about to talk, love. You joined me about 20 years later from when I spoke to you last. It wasn't much fun.
Continue on Via Maestra for 1 kilometre.
I was planning to, thanks. It wasn't much fun. That whole mountain pass that would have been lovely was just roadworks and lorries. I think I've come up with a conspiracy theory that the Swiss are putting lorries on all the mountain passes to try and stop people enjoying themselves. That's what I'm thinking. But we're about to do my favouriteest thing in the world. But I'm going to buy some petrol first. My favouriteest thing in the world is cross the Italian border down there. I'm going to buy some petrol first. I need a bottle of water as well. Hold on. Fanta purchased, cold water purchased. If you ever stop at this petrol station and you don't want to pay 50 cents for a wee, code is 0805. I asked her nicely. Alright, let's see if I get in trouble for filming the border. Last time I came through this border, they were stopping some German cars and some other foreign cars, and they saw that we had British plates on and just waved us through. So let's see. This is the best way to the Stelvio. Don't follow the signs to get on the Stelvio. Uh-oh, no, they're there. I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to be in trouble. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Continue for 9 kilometers.
I'm not in trouble. I'm not in trouble. I'm not in trouble. I did this before. I've done 3 banger rallies. I've done it on my own in a rental, and now I'm doing it in this. So the cars I've done this in, the Stelvio Pass included, turn the AC down, was my first one I did was my old 4-litre Jag, which I miss with all my heart. And if I ever find it again, it's not been MOT'd for about a year. If I ever find it again, oh, I want it. P624YBO, a red Jaguar XJ Sport with the 4-litre straight 6. You ever see it? Tell me, I'm going to buy it back. And then we did a banger rally again, and I got an old McGann convertible. Well, not old, but it was on an 02 plate, and it was awful. It looked good. I'd done it up like Smokey and the Bandit, but it was so slow. It was an automatic. It was a 1.6 auto. It was rubbish. And then I flew out into Milan after my marriage broke up. I needed to cheer myself up, so I flew into Milan. And I originally rented an Alfa Romeo 4C. I thought, I'm just going to blow the credit card up. I need to cheer myself up. When I got to Milan airport, someone who rented it the day before me wrote it off. So no Alfa 4C. So they said I can have an Abarth, and they gave me a big discount. I know, all right. I've never driven one before. And it was perfect for the job. Absolutely perfect for this sort of thing. I mean, look at this where I am now. A little Abarth. Perfect. And at the time at home, I had a Mini Cooper S, and I got home, sold the Mini Cooper S, and financed my ring piece off to buy a couple of year old Bath. And then we did it. The last banger rally we did was in a Mini Cooper S Cabrio, and that was very good, very good. So this one, because you know, I had the Abarth, which I really like. I love those little Abarths, and I just didn't think it was befitting a gentleman in his early 40s anymore. It's a bit hot hatchy. Well, it as a second car maybe, but I'm not exactly in a bloody position I can have 2 cars. So I really wanted a 911 or a nice Boxster or a Cayman, but I just couldn't afford the one I wanted. It's like I fancied an R8. You know, we can all dream, can't we? But I found this in a local dealership. It's a Mark III Audi TT. I'll chuck it on the screen. I really like it. It's 230 horsepower, 2-litre engine, 4-wheel drive, and a double clutch gearbox, an Apple CarPlay, and all digital in here. I love it. Oh, we're doing some overtaking. As soon as we're in Italy, it's amazing, right? No one overtakes properly in Switzerland, really. But in Italy, even if you're in a line of cars, you'll see them go one by one by one by one behind you. You know as soon as you get to Italy. Yeah, if you speed in Switzerland, you're in trouble. They do not like it. I've seen so many people get nicked through it. Right, I'm going to splash this transit, go, because I'm in Italy, and it's expected. Ta-ta. They have, that was a bit quick. They have a better tolerance of speed in this country and overtaking. So now watch this Italian, right? In front of him's a foreign guy, Swiss or something. But this Italian, he will just overtake the car in front. Like, even if there was 5 cars behind that lorry, he would go zip, 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 zip. Imagine doing that in the UK. Imagine being in a line of traffic behind a lorry and overtaking 1 car at a time. Can you imagine? People are coming up. I'm not fucking letting him in. Who the fuck does he think he is? And you go right up on the bumper and hope they have an accident, wouldn't you? No. In this country, they let you in. They admire you for trying. That rented a bath that I was talking about a minute ago. I took it down to. I went to see the Leaning Tower at Pisa, and next to Pisa is Luca that was in Top Gear, and Richard Hammond had an Abarth convertible, didn't he? And the challenge was to get out of Luca in a car. Now there's signs on the ancient walls that surround the city that you can't drive into Luca. You have to park on the outside and walk in or whatever. It's Italy. No one's listening to that. There's cars everywhere in there. So I thought I'm gonna have a crack at that. I'm gonna drive around Luca because I'm such a great driver. Yeah. I didn't like it. I got about 20 minutes and I went, no, this is not for me. And I parked it and had a walk around instead, and it was beautiful. Actually, I think my conspiracy theory is true. You know, I think the Europeans are putting out lorries onto the mountain passes and the nice roads to stop you enjoying yourself. That's why. That's my theory. Yeah, here goes. I told you, look, that S-Max is going to have him. See that? See what I mean? They just 1 car at a time. But the Swisser obviously doesn't understand the rules. But if that was an Italian car he'd overtaken, it'd be admired. This is where sitting on the wrong side of the car or not having a passenger that you trust doesn't help. So we've got to have this lorry, because I don't think he's going to go. He can't go up the Stelvio. And it's only 2.3k till the turn off. But I'm in Italy. It's my duty to have this lorry, and I want him. Yeah, there was a gap. There was a gap, and my bollocks weren't big enough. Never mind. Next time. I'll have it. Oh, I'm glad my bollocks weren't big enough. I'd have been in the front of that Volkswagen. Oh, I want to take this lorry. They can't turn right. 600 metres, they can't turn right. There's no way.
In 500 metres, turn right.
Oh, good God. "100% there's another way, and I'm not on it. I think it's down there. I am certain." I'm going the other way, and I'm going fast.
Make a U-turn.
No, not doing it. Turning right.
Turn left.
No.
Then, turn left.
No. Turning right.
In 150 metres, turn right. Turn right.
I'm sure this is the proper way. My advisor for these sorts of things always tells me never follow the signs to the Stelvio. I even said it not that long ago. Don't follow the signs to the Stelvio. Go this way. And then I went and done it. Oh, please be right. Oh, he wants me to do a UE. Oh, he wants me to. I don't want to do it. I'm annoyed with myself. It's been a long day. I pulled my punches and I fucked it up. Man enough to say, fuck that up. Long day. I can't see anything. Splash, 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 splash.
In 800 metres, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
To the speed limit, obviously. Not anymore. There's another camera just round here. You can't blame them for putting loads of cameras on the entrance to one of the most famous mountain passes in the world, can you? Like a fucking piggy bank for the Italian government, that. I see the road I was expecting to be on.
In 400 metres, turn right.
Here it is. Yeah, the right turn here. And that leads us right where we need to go. Yes, this is the corner I was looking for. Know where I am now. There's a house down here with loads of weird wooden shit on it. There's the house with the weird wooden shit on it. There it is. Stelvio time. I like the idea of doing something like this on a bike, a motorbike, obviously. But I would never do it. Don't know. Put the silly loud exhaust on. This Harley Davidson is starting to hold me up. When you put all the sport modes on in this thing, it's a bit lively. I have had it chipped. So she is doing 300 horsepower from a 2-litre turbo and 4-wheel drive. So she can dance a bit. Don't kill the cyclist. Oh, that was bad. Alright. Apologies, I nearly did kill a cyclist. Right, so we're a couple of kilometres now from what they call the staircase. As I said earlier, unless I've cut that bit out, it's just switchbacks that go up on each other going up the mountain, and it is spectacular to look at. I don't know if the camera doesn't pick it up, I'll overlay some pictures, because just to look at it's spectacular. And then when you get to the peak, which is where my hotel is for tonight, you can look down and you see it coming up, and you can watch the cars coming up. And I plan to. I'm going to sit there, I'm going to have a beer on the wall and watch the cars and the bikes come up as the sun sets. How lovely. Batteries died in the cameras, and I got an even faster, or a much faster Audi behind me. Right, this is where it gets interesting. This is the bit. Shit. Wonder if it got me. But thanks to Brexit, I'll probably be alright. Camper van. Oh, no quarter given. Yeah, I don't blame you in your CX. Two Audis here. I might have to let this one behind me go in a second. When I can, I'll let him go. I'll see if I can keep up with him. Cool. Ah. I thought you was in a hot one. Ah, I'm going to get held up now. I thought he was in a hot Audi. He's right up my Johnson. I'm not trying to set any records here. But yeah, that was a mistake. Hot Golf. So you've got to go wide on these ones where you can, when they go to the right. And go long here like that. On the lefties. It's not easy. Vehicle. Sounds good though, doesn't it? Oh my life. That job you want? Bus driver? Fuck you. This car's so wide. Last time I was up here, it was in a Mini. Come on in, manual. Stop touching the paddles, John. It's not a race. I paid for the whole rev range, so I'm going to use it. Done a poo. Let there be lights. Lovely. My new Audi driving friend and that rather lovely Golf GTI with the expensive looking wheels. Now we're stuck behind a Renault. My hotel is right at the tippy top, so it's going to be cold. Going to kill a motorcyclist. Don't kill anyone, John. See how ferocious and furious that's been so far. Look, I'm sure from the front-facing camera you can see how much more we've still got to go. That's like half the height we've got to travel. I like those wheels on that Golf are turning me on, I have to say. It's given up trying to cycle up it, decided to walk up it instead. I don't hate the cyclists on here, they've got as much right to be on here as me, obviously. I admire them, if anything. Because I couldn't dream of cycling up here. 2,700 metres high, and it goes up quick. Oh, it's so tight, look at that. Where's that bus? I don't know if you can see from the front camera, look at that, how high we are. So I'm going to be good. I'm going to behave. I'm going to be good because I can't see. There we go. That's fine. Because I nearly killed that cyclist, I'm going to be more careful. I didn't know this thing did the racy down changes when you put it in sports mode. Sounds good, doesn't it? I don't drive it like this all the time. Turn the exhaust on and off. It's got flaps in it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Come on with your hat. Or I might have to take 2 bites. That's embarrassing. Ears are popping. Oh, what in the actual fuck is this? How are we still not at the top? Ears popping again. Yeah, I shouldn't have let that Audi pass, should I? I would have been much faster than him. Do you know what? That's one of the cleanest runs you could ever dream of having at this road. Slower cars got out of the way for us. A couple of moments. But we weren't being stuck behind anything. So I'm not bothered by this. I'm okay by it. Because that was one clean run. What I do like to do is leave a big gap between the car in front. Because you get like motorcyclists, like mental cases up your ring piece like this. And it gives them somewhere to go. Unlike that Audi there, it's got nowhere, left him nowhere to go, you know. Because it's just mental, look at him. Absolute basket case. Oh, that's brave. I wouldn't have done that. That's brave. Yeah, that's not for me, that manoeuvre. I'm afraid. Keep it. See, this is the big problem. I can't see any fucking thing. Give it a big and all you want. Yeah, Honda Africa Twin, I think it is. You ain't faster than me up here, mate. Sorry. You ain't faster than me up here. It's still going. Still staircase. It does not end. I'm pressing it wrong. Getting some red mist here. I hope it stops soon. This road's so high up. I failed to see how the Transfiguration that Clarkson went to Romania for is better than this. First of all, to get to it, you've got to drive through Romania, which is in no way better than driving through Italy. Right? And this is only one side of the Stelvio. You get to come down the other side, and it's not switchbacky like this. It's fast and sweepy. There are some switchbacks, but it's not like this. It's like a double ender, shall we say, for want of a better phrase. Stand. Oh, come on. It's still not. It's a good workout for a car. See, he had a really nice 911. I don't think I'd want to bring my really nice. There's another really nice 911. That's beautiful. Is that on like Dubai plates or something? I wouldn't want to bring that up here. Imagine driving a 1996 4-litre Jag up here, because we did that. It was pissing with rain as well, I think, which was handy because we could hang the arse out on the switchbacks to help us get round. Oh, I can see the top. You want to think yourself lucky? Fucking seatbelt. That you can't see. There, you can see the brick wall, right? Shit. Oh. That is a tough drive. But look at this, cool up here. Get hot dogs, beers. And I'm going to do all of that. That's what I'm going to do. Take it out of sports mode. If this motorcyclist ever makes a decision, that'd be nice. I'm quite sure that this Genziana is my hotel for the evening. I am going to go have a little cry, obviously, and then a big beer and a pizza. Right, look, so I'm at the top. This is the top of the Stelvio Pass, right? So all the cyclists and the motorcyclists celebrate up here for making it because it's 2,700 metres up and it's well worth celebrating. But I've never seen anything like, look at this, right? Look, we're at the top, the tippy top of the Alps. And if you look down there, that's the road you come up. And it takes an hour. It goes on forever. That's just like the last bit of it. Times that by about 1,000, those switchbacks, and it's so tight. And you have to overtake everything or it'll take you literally forever. Look at this. Have you ever seen anything like it? It's unbelievable.